I know you don't care. Don't care. Don't take my breath away. I take my time. Kita divisi 3 guys. Oh anjir sini doang. Um, I know you don't care. Halo halo yang baru datang. Lumayan nih. Baru ini. Oke banget. Lupa lupa. Coba kita lihat track record kita dulu. Ih, 46.000. Let's go, push divisi lagi. Yeah, I know you don't care. I know nothing could matter. I wish something mattered to you. Ding, 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 ding. I'll take my crown and live for you. I'm not blind, this is not true. You take my life. Colette. 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 Di gini udah kuat ya. Full player tuh harusnya gantinya dulu. Yeah, I know you don't care. Mau ada bantai-bantai lagi gak? Hey. Tapi nggak mungkin nge-lag kan? Jangan force lagi kan? Satunya. Ini aman.
Indonesia are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be.
Let's go.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the...
Just the goalkeeper. Chance for a shot!
Chance for the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Van Nistelrooy, and he welcomes it in. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Fermin. Can he spark a counter here? And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Tonali. And it's Kokchu. That'll be a throw.
Aman saja, aman. Aman saja kok, ngapa Riko. Wih, anjing.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pull it. Great vision. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still goalless at the moment. Good ball, good take. Baresi. Beckenbauer. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Vermeer. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Zanetti. And here's Shevchenko. And he's running through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Can he get it through? And the shot!
Wih anjing.
Oh, super goal!
Tai.
As it gets. One
Ada aja
sweeping
miss itu.
move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard.
Anjir. Halo guys.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Van Nistelrooy, spread it left. He's had
Yes,
a shot!
vamos.
They've scored!
Peter Cech.
They're level
Peter
in
Cech.
a trice!
Peter Cech.
Yeah,
Peter
since
Cech.
going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lampard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice looking ball.
Terus,
Oh, the chip pass
dalam
hasn't quite
sendiri
come off.
kiper.
Could move up a gear here. Vermeer. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Lampard. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Hernes looking to be a menace in the final third. Kukçu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Tonali.
Orang mah ke
Lampard. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. Looking to go deep. And that has been cleared. That has ended up in no man's land.
Teret.
And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves.
Easy.
And it's level pegging at half-time.
Please take this opportunity.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in the second half.
Put it
So in they
away.
come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And the pass is intercepted. And it's been played through. It's a promising position. And the finish! Beckenbauer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Shevchenko. Ernest. Lovely feet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Knocks it into space. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro.
Van
The speed and
Nistelrooy.
sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Luar.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick
Just outside the box. Hai Bang, halo Danny Boy. W Danny Boy.
Has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Halo
Yeah, well, they were
viewersku.
exposed and vulnerable, and he
Danny
knew he
Boy
had to do
ganteng.
something to prevent a goal then.
Ih,
And the shot.
hampir anjing. Apa kabar Dani? Apa kabar Dani? Dengan baik ya, Dani
with
baik
their
ya.
first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Kenapa belum tidur Dani?
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that is
Aduh
a little undercooked.
anjing.
Well, Peter, just
Set.
see here how a lot of the attacking players
Ayo
are
lo.
dropping back.
Ayo lo
out.
Fermin lo.
That is just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they
Baik,
just
Bang.
simply want to
Libur.
engage the counter-attack.
Libur besok anjay. Oh iya Jumat ya. Kerja di mana Dani?
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good
Aduh.
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest
Semoga jadi bos tambang Dani.
played in.
Wait.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've
Hmm.
got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent
Oh masih
now.
Well,
SMA.
the question now is whether
Amin
they
ya,
can
semoga
sustain
Dani
it.
gedenya jadi bos tambang ya. Orang mana Dan?
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Lah. Ya ganti lah. A whole player. Amin. Wih. Thank you udah subscribe, udah like. Orang Serang. Lah, orang Serang. Serang kemana Dan? Aku juga orang Serang nih. Aku juga orang Serang. Deket dong kita. SMA di mana? Tell me now. I take my pride. Serang Barat. Oh, daerah arah mau ke Cilegon ya. SMA di mana? Di kota SMA-nya. Oh, Semanda ya? Semanda bukan? Semansa atau apa? Semea, jangan-jangan Semea lagi. Wih, lama amat lawannya nih. Ngapain sih? Sibuk amat, formasi udah kalah juga.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Semanda, waduh kelas banget Semanda.
Tonali,
Mantap, baru udah Semanda.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game.
Support nih ya, ini streamer Serang. Gue juga ada Serang. Kayaknya yang streamer
Crash through the
yang
challenge, but
baru-baru streaming nih kayaknya di Serang gua doang ya, tapi nggak tahu.
no, that was never going to make it.
in progress.
Zanetti. This looks promising.
Kukcu.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dewan bang, hayu gabut. Oh lo main di PC juga nggak?
Antonetti.
Boleh, ayo, abis ini gabut. Abis ini Bewan.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Ih
And
anjing.
that pass has been well intercepted. And here's Shevchenko.
Wah,
This has got
pelanggaran
that
anjing.
foul.
Di
I
HP
think the
sih.
alternative was to stand
Aduh,
there
nggak bisa
and
ketemu
do
kalau di
nothing
HP
while
mah.
he tried to score, and obviously he's
Gua
not
main di
gonna allow that
PC.
feature, is he?
Sayang banget.
Shevchenko
Boleh sih
is
kalau mau
behind
Bewan
this one.
abis ini. Kalau di
Now
PC
as good a
ya.
time as any to
Soalnya gue
ball
main di
level.
PC nih. Oh, main ini.
He's gone for the shot.
Hampir
That's a
aja.
half decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hendrik.
Kukcu.
Oh, it's a promising build-up.
Aduh.
There's plenty of really nice passing. Well played. That has
Jangan-jangan lu jago ya nih ya, main di HP jago ya.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. So Dani Olmo.
Makasih Dani, W
and it's
Dani.
Lopez.
That was lovely, that.
Mainnya udah.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Ini namanya trik memanaskan hati lawan. Nah, ini dia.
That could well have been it.
Nih gua sampai divisi 1 begini nih Dan. Kalau udah menang gua gini. Nah, gini dah tuh. Dijamin hati lawan panas ya. Bergejolak ini pengen nonjok.
Rijkaard.
Gak ada PC bang. Aman. Berarti nanti next time aja kalau udah beli PC.
And it's Chiellini.
Nih, trik memanaskan hati lawan ya. Ini namanya trik memanaskan hati lawan. Nah.
Divisi are
Oh.
close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Oh. Iya, lama lagi.
Zanetti.
Gua nggak punya kalau yang di HP akunnya.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Iya.
And it's Chiellini.
Panas.
Zanetti.
Panas.
unnecessary risks to the game.
Panas.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Zanetti. Chiellini. Zanetti.
Nah itu dia. Pasti hati lawan tuh panas. Itu anjing. Oh. Abang anak keberapa? Anak pertama Dan. Makanya lagi survive banget nih di YouTube. Biar bisa gede dari sini. Anak pertama Dan, anak pertama. Aman. Santai aja. Punya dong, punya adek. Ada adek 2, cowok. Adek gue cowok. Say that you leave me, no they don't. Not to your face. Ooh, I take my pride. Satunya cowok juga. Iya betul Dan. Lo kelas berapa Dan? Ininya apa? Sekolahnya? Kelas berapa? They don't. Seeking love and nothing more. Gila nih box to box andalan aing ya. Fermin Lopez. Fermin kelas 11. Oh. Keluar anjing. Efootballnya juga keluar bangsat. Aduh, Efootballnya juga keluar anjing. Tapi masih lanjut kan ini live-nya? Ini masih nyambung kan live-nya? Bang, besok kerja ya? Enggak, gue udah nggak kerja, men. Gue keluar dari kerjaan buat fokus di YouTube sini. Jadi lu pantengin aja nih YouTube gua bakal konten terus nih setiap hari, nge-live. Pantengin sosmed gua update terus. Tadinya gua kerja, cuman gua cabut buat fokus di sini. Terkesan agak ambil resiko tapi ya ini harus berani. Em, ah, anjing. Em, Acik my pride. Gua take risk buat fokus di YouTube nih. Aduh anjay, anjay. Idiot. Bang punya ade ribet nggak? Loh kenapa kenapa tuh main nanya gitu tuh? Emang lo anak pertama atau gimana? Anak tunggal saya. Oh, oh disayang banget ya. Pasti disayang banget. Punya ade nggak ribet, nggak ribet sebenarnya. Tapi memang tuntutan anak pertama tuh lebih lebih apa ya? Lebih kerasa lah ya. Soalnya eh pionir gitu loh. Anak pertama tuh pionir jadi contoh untuk adik-adiknya terus harapan orang tua juga gede ya kan. Jadi ya gitu deh. Besar lah, besar harapan. Kalau dibilang ribet sih enggak. To be loved and not to know. Someone patient. Aduh, masih nge-lag juga ya. Harusnya mana. Like dulu dong dan like dulu dong dan like dulu dong dan. Ya yang mau donate bisa ya itu kalau milestone itu penuh gue beneran botak ya. Beneran botak lontos licin.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Akan Borussia Dortmund.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished.
Ada IG nggak sini gue follow IG lu dan. Aduh anjing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Valverde.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential.
Goes for a shot. Vermeer. Kukçu. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Salah!
Nggak mau. Udah di like kok bang, thank you ya. Nggak main atau malu nih. Nggak apa-apa, siapa tahu lu kenal sama teman-teman gue juga ternyata.
Now PK.
Buset,
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Zanetti. And it's Tonali. Chiellini. PK. Kukçu. And PK. Rijkaard. Indonesia finding their passes. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Mampus lah kena dua.
Somewhat off target.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity
Facecamnya apa?
to turn.
Gua pakai Obsbot, Tiny
And this is
itu
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah
pakai Obsbot.
was alert to the
Coba cari aja
possibilities,
Obsbot.
but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super ball. Tonali. Oh, he's been caught napping. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That has been cut short.
Tuhan.
And that was nowhere near his best. Wirtz tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Vermeer. And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass is played there. He's onside. Van Nistelrooy!
Ngeri banget nggak tuh? Van Nistelrooy ngeri. Aduh.
Yeah, a fantastic
Oh, facecamnya
goal, a
anjing.
fantastic
Ya bener,
pass to
kira gua
play him
nanya.
in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Hai Tiny.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I
Ah,
think they
man.
all know too well that things are far from done
Kira gua
here,
kenapa?
and while there's never a good time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time.
Sorry. Kira gua lu nanya facecam gua apa?
Good ball, good take. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Lopez. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Anjing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They
Bang
can't
tinggal di
hurt with
mana?
their backs
Gua
to goal.
di ya arah-arah ke Cirwas lah.
Spots it and intercepts.
Gua di situ lah.
And it's Erdegaard. Kukcu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Erdegaard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Lopez. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Ih anjing goblok.
Salah. Wirtz. And here's Mohamed Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Wait.
Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Nice.
That's a good ball. Can he finish?
Gol. Ih, gol anjing.
Valverde.
Oh,
It
gitu.
looks very much like they'd be
Wah,
happy to settle
deket
for
dong
this
ya.
narrow lead at the break.
And it's Kukcu. Now who's going to be first to
Dan
this?
aku punya usaha jersey juga yang kalau mau bikin t-shirt buat acara gitu-gitu anak sekolah bisa kok ke aku bikinnya. Nanti kontak aku aja ya. Itu kontaknya IG-nya ada di bio.
And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe
Aku
that.
juga punya usaha bisnis gitu buat jersey
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
sama buat
Well, I'd
t-shirt
happily
gitu.
watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's
Takut
a throw.
Dani teman-temannya kadang nyari mau bikin jersey di mana, di aku bisa di jersey, t-shirt ya.
There will be 1 minute
Ball is
added
bounced
time.
loose now.
Bisa.
And they're back on the ball again. Chiellini.
I'll take my pride. Atau nanti kalau mau kontak WA-nya boleh, nanti dikasih.
So
Nanti
it's
sama aku
elsewhere.
dikasih.
Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And we come
I'll
to you
take
now
my
with a quick
Indonesia
request
are
for
Kalau
looking
hobi
to take half-time then,
hobinya
and it's
apa
a
dan
finely balanced game.
futsal
One
gitu
wants to
suka
score.
nggak futsal? Aduh.
So we're into the second 45.
Anjing ya.
Mohamed Salah. Chiellini. And the ball's gone astray. Roberto Carlos. Stood up
Wih,
well to him there.
buset.
And it's Vitz. Great vision. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. And here's Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Dembele. Can he finish?
Di anj.
Goal! Borussia
Futsal
Dortmund!
jelas. Ikut akademi futsal gitu nggak? Soalnya aku kenal sama alumni kamu deh kayaknya.
Mercilessly exploited.
Duh,
They were
malah.
absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They
Aduh,
were ready to
internet
pounce.
kenapa ini?
They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Chance surely has
Aduh
another go.
anjing, beneran ya
And he
tai.
hits the net.
Oh nggak
And
minat.
look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the
Oh
looks of it.
begitu.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this
Ih,
fashion,
pelanggaran
Peter,
lah.
they're going to
Ayo
really
bang,
test the
semangat.
referee's patience
Iya nih
here.
ketinggalan aja. Ketinggalan 2 gol lagi. Jauh banget.
Rijkaard. Zanetti. Zanetti. Good read, needed to be.
Aduh.
And he's heaved it away. Passes short and sharp. Van Nistelrooy. Wan-Bissaka is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Zanetti. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a
Ini.
shot.
Aneh,
And this is doing no
aduh.
harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gila, 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 gila.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Tonali. Oh, well measured. Donnarumma
Aduh,
is there to
sakit
clear.
nih Konami. Apa?
That's an imaginative
Fake script
pass.
ini, fake script ini.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be a
Shapes to shoot! And it's there!
Itu kok bisa lolos gitu? Kenapa lagi?
And
Nggak
the
paham
lead
ya.
is extended still further. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Oh, shooting
Tuh.
chance!
Aneh, sumpah, aneh banget.
Goal! Yet another goal in
Aneh banget,
awesome
aneh banget.
performance. They are in complete charge.
Kayak pemain tuh lolos semua
Really is
gitu ya.
so
Anjing.
impressive.
Well, from
Udah
the
gol
moment
lagi.
he-
Chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Kode,
That's a shame,
kode.
Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Sumpah itu skuad pas-pasan bro. Aneh.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Tonali. And he's there to clear it.
Nggak tahu udah bisa comeback apa enggak. Enggak kayaknya.
Substitution for Indonesia.
And we
Number
have our
16,
very first corner.
Fermin. Number 5,
It's a
Jim.
decent clearance.
Coming on the field, number 19.
Borussia Dortmund
Iniesta.
are looking to go forward
Number
now.
20, Endrick. Substitution
Nicely
in
shaped
progress.
ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he spark a counter here? That pass isn't the best. Chiellini. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tonali thinks about the shot. There's the shot! Brilliant from Endrick! He's got himself an
Enggak ada nih, jadi aku tuh agak panjang ya sebenarnya kalau diceritain. Aku tuh terbilangnya udah nyoba banyak hal dari futsal, bola, semua olahraga tuh pokoknya aku bisa. Voli, basket gitu-gitu aku bisa. Terus kerja jadi graphic designer. Tapi dari semua hal yang udah aku cobain itu, aku juga jadi model kemarin, fotografer udah pernah, jadi admin, banyak lah. Nah sekarang aku kenapa mau jadi streamer ya karena aku seneng ngelakuinnya gitu. Jadi ya di sinilah sekarang senang gitu.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. De Jong.
Kacau.
Oh, they could break here. Mohamed Salah. Tonali. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. And it's Nunez. Wirtz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Wirtz! Oh, denied it.
Semangat dong. Harus semangat.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Karena yakin banget bisa gede dari sini. Punya potensi juga lah, cukup potensi punya potensi. Makanya sayang kalau nggak diambil mumpung masih muda. Aku masih 23 tahun, masih muda banget. Nanti daripada nyesel pas tua, mending resikonya diambil sekarang.
There's the shot. Endrick. And that's that. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
Tell me now. Halo yang lain. Absen dulu bang, abang-abangnya. Ntar, ada yang nggak beres memang. Ya nggak ada orkestratornya. Pengalaman kecil waktu yang lucu nggak waktu kecil sih kayaknya. Kalau kecil aku nakal. Paling pas kemarin tuh pas aku lagi skripsian tuh pas kuliah kemarin ada momen lucu, itu sekaligus memalukan ya. Jadi aku waktu itu kemarin lagi minta tanda tangan dosen ke SMK 3. Kebetulan dosennya ngajar di SMK 3. Nah, di situ aku bawa motor kan. Nah, pas aku baru turun banget dari motor, itu bannya pecah. Meledak, itu kedengeran satu sekolah dan itu aku diliatin. Itu kayak bom meledak lah. Itu aku diliatin. Nah, itu. Oh, itu menurut aku kocak, malu-maluin sih. Nah itu momen memalukannya, momen lucu ya, momen lucu itu sih. Kalau kecil aku udah lupa sih. Gimana tuh? Dilihat satu sekolah ban motornya pecah, dikira ini apa? Dikira bawa bom. Luar diketawain. Acik map. Iya, ibaratkan kamu nih, Dani bawa motor ke sekolah nih, ke Semanda. Lagi rame tuh, lagi istirahat tuh, ya kan? Nah, pas kamu lagi baru turun banget dari motor, nah ban itu meledak. Nah, kamu diliatin tuh satu sekolah tuh, diketawain. Nah, enak nggak itu? Lucu lah itu. Pengalaman yang tidak bisa dilupakan, tak terlupakan.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The
Robert
stadium is full
Lewandowski.
of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically...
It's Lewandowski!
Bangsat.
And the keeper has reacted
Bang
superbly
punya
there.
pertanyaan tapi takut keberatan. Apa? Tanyain aja, enjoy. Nih,
Indonesia with the corner. There first.
seru-seruan aja nggak apa-apa. Apa? Tanyain aja. Enjoy aja kita mah.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Bentar.
That is ended up in no man's land. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Bang, sedih gak kalau misalkan live yang nonton dikit? Kenapa gak ada niatan buat live TikTok juga? TikTok tadi barusan live TikTok, cuman kayaknya TikTok
Kukcu.
apa ya, kurang menarik ya, karena terlalu gampang dapat views. TikTok tuh jadi platform untuk posting klip-klip lah, klip-klip aku di YouTube. Pakainya TikTok baru. Jadi sebenarnya kalau sedih enggak sih, karena ini emang part of the process aja. Polanya selalu sama. Yang namanya mau sukses di bidang ini tuh, namanya mau sukses ya, bukan mau bisa sekedar bisa aja. Itu pasti memang sepi dulu. Apalagi kan mulainya belum punya nama kan jatuhnya. Bener-bener pure dari nol. Dia ini part of the process aja. Ya untungnya ada beberapa yang donate kayak gitu tuh, kayak ya udah keisi kan, lumayan walaupun gak seberapa gitu ya, part of the process aja. Semuanya gini kok dulu streamer gede, makanya untuk bisa bersaing di liga streamer ini memang butuh talent yang tinggi gitu loh, pride yang tinggi sama konsisten yang tinggi, harus benar-benar mau lah. Aku sekali nge-clip itu nguploadnya sehari 10 klip. Nge-clip sendiri, upload di YouTube, IG gitu-gitu. YouTube Short, IG. Makanya kamu lihat YouTube Short aku banyak, lumayan banyak views-nya. Gitu. Itu karena aku mau. Gitu. Terjawab ya.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's
karena aku happy aja ngelakuin kayak gitu, happy.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a cute ball. Well played.
Anjay.
Snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Van Nistelrooy. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chouameni. Lewandowski. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Salah oper tuh udah fatal banget.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ku menembus ruang.
It's not gone well. Tries a deft little ball. Good read, needed to be. Tonali.
Astaga, anjing.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Terus tuh lawan tuh Celin itu.
It's out for a goal kick.
Oke, Dani. Kasih tahu dong teman-teman ya buat subscribe gue.
And it's Kukcu.
Iya, subscribe aku deh. Masih kecil, siapa tahu kan bisa ajak teman-temannya. Bye.
Now, can they get him away?
Nanti kalau mau request main game bisa.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rijkaard.
Nah,
Kukcu. Oh, that's superb. And the shot!
ini gagol
Oh, he hit
anjing.
that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager
Anjir,
applauds his
anjir
effort to
gagol,
find that ball corner.
idiot.
Probing pass.
Nah, mampus tuh.
Floated through.
Idih,
An attempt
aduh,
which
anjing
in
dua
hindsight
kali,
was probably
dua
just
kali,
beyond him.
dua kali.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice passing. Cantona has got himself.
Awas aja merah. Enggak,
And
aman.
he is going into that little black book.
Takut merah, anjoy.
A decent effort
Aduh,
as
nggak
the
gol,
start
sayang
draws
banget
to a
tadi.
close.
Sumpah peluang banget.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Oke, thank you banget Dani, W Dani loh. Iya dong, thank you ya, share terus biar orang Serang pada tahu. Itu bisa cek stream sebelumnya, aku juga nggak cuma main game aja kok, ada bahas-bahas tentang ya kehidupan buat yang lagi bingung nanti abis remaja mau ngapain. Gitu, ya bahas-bahas apapun lah. Terus nanti kemarin tuh bahas ini juga apa? Fight Card Beyond Combat, mungkin sering nonton Beyond Combat juga.
0-0.
Aduh
And
anjir.
we're at the halfway point.
Banyak lah, aku bukan cuma main game aja. Aduh, vibes-nya jadi good vibes gini ya. Gara-gara Dani nih, aku jadi soft spoken, harusnya enggak ya. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's good pressing. It's
Wih,
really
anjing.
squeezing everything.
And here's Lewandowski. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cross goes in there. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Tonali, Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. And it's been played through. Face to face with the keeper.
Anjing, anjing
Has
banget.
pointed at the spot. Indonesia.
Oh, penalti. Gol nggak nih? Gol nggak nih?
This to go one up.
Gol nggak nih? Nah. Lihat ya. Aduh. Mampus.
He's buried it. 1-0.
Mampus. Kenceng banget nih ngatur Roberto Carlos tuh.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Nice sequence of passes this. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! He's got a goal.
Baru ngegolin, gak golin lagi.
Level in a trice.
Yeah, since
Real
going a goal
comeback, ya.
down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell,
Tak kira
which for me deserved
wasit.
that equaliser.
And the finish. It's bounced back off the post. Tonali. And it's Iniesta. Kukçu is
Aduh.
always looking to break lines. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt
Sumpah banyak
with.
banget tadi peluangnya.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mohamed Salah. Kukçu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vicious ball here. Tries to get it clear.
Ruang dan waktu.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Tonali.
Dus.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Upamecano kept his eye on it,
Aduh.
and he's there.
An-
Lewandowski. That's gone all the way
Aku
through to
di
the keeper.
Smea dan nih
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
aku di Smea SMK 1 tuh samping STM,
And it wasn't the best decision.
jurusan multimedia, makanya bisa desain, bisa kerja di graphic design.
Cantona. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that pass isn't
Aduh,
the best.
anjay.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in a great position here. Tonali. Indonesia are looking to break at pace.
Aduh, sumpah ya ngeselin
Makes the
banget. Nah,
interception. Threads one in. Great ball and he's in here.
aduh, ngapain itu?
Well, he
Aduh.
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through.
Aduh, sumpah tadi ngapain?
Belts it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Aduh, sumpah gembel.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Spread
Nice.
it left. Played back in. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia really should have gone for
Aduh, man.
the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aku sambil
Mohamed
makanin.
Salah looking to get on the end of this.
Seru live abang GG. Waduh. Dibikin salting
Tries a shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ih, sumpah. Bego banget. Nah, ini pasti gol nih. Kesel gua.
Really well cleared.
Ah.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for that.
Mohamed Salah.
Tuh,
It's
slow-monya.
anyone's ball now.
Ih, tuh kan Ya ampun.
And a
Ih,
chance.
tuh kan beneran.
Oh, that's incredible. And that has raised the roof.
Ih, gila sih. Sinting beneran. Konami tuh sinting makanya.
That's terrific.
Males
Peter,
banget
and
gua
an even
main
better
kayak gini.
pass. It's beautifully played.
Aduh, turun nih. Divisi
Having
4
turned the game on its
fix.
head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a
Aduh.
twist or two yet. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
Oke,
any risks.
pelan-pelan.
And the number on the board is 3.
Terus pelan-pelan.
Rijkaard. And this is Iniesta.
Aduh, anjing.
Indonesia could have here their final chance.
Sumpah, jangan dong.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Chooses to go back. Chance, surely!
Aduh, anjing.
And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish.
Goblok.
Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so...
Aduh. Lah, nggak turun ya? Perasaan kalau udah lewat dari 1.200 turun dulu. Setahu saya. Kenapa ya? Hmm. Kadang emang mainnya juga sih. Main Rob. Bang, rek game main Roblox. Boleh, boleh, boleh. Itu donat dulu dong. Izin, izin. Boleh donat dulu dong, izin. Tapi belum install, tapi emang belum install, tapi emang belum install. Jadi nggak bisa main Roblox. Donat start from goceng. Main Roblox. Gak ngerti cara download streamer bang. Itu tinggal klik aja link yang ada di deskripsi. Udah selesai. Start from goceng. Goceng, goceng. 5.000. 5.000, 10.000, 25.000. Bisa. Ayo please menang, 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 menang. Nanti tak maini Roblox ini. Tak maini Roblox. Aku ngolah kamu nih, ngolah nih, diolah deh. Abang Mas Dani yang ganteng, yang top. Bisa kali dikit-dikit mah.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience
Bos
for the
tambang asal
central
Serang,
characters
Dani.
who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quick.
He's had a shot!
Aduh,
The
kebiasaan.
referee has given a penalty.
A penalty.
Tunisia present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Atau teman-teman yang lain juga yang mau donat boleh. Ya.
Much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So a breakthrough already. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Musiala. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Zanetti. Kupchu. Good looking ball. Van Nistelrooy.
Fix out lagi nih. Dia mah selalu kenceng kalau ngoper tuh selalu kenceng gitu, gue heran.
That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well played. Zanetti. And it's Musiala. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Tonali charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Email emaknya punya gitu.
And it's Olmo. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Oke. Nggak apa-apa. Kalau nggak bisa nggak apa-apa.
Chiellini gets rid without sophistication.
Karena
Zanetti. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
This might spell danger. Skillfully cut out.
anjing.
He's so at ease on the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Musiala, the specialist in tearing
Oh
teams apart.
tidak.
Porto are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Aduh anjing. Oh tidak. Oh no. Let's go.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, what a mistake!
Ah. Rumah Dani di mana emang? Kalau Dani daerah mana?
Messi.
Kalau
Looking
boleh
for
tahu.
options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Hampir.
Tonali getting this one clear. Rijkaard attempts a clearance.
Pasti gitu lagi tuh. Tunggu lagi nih ya.
Some space.
Terus hafal banget ya.
Who's got the final touch there?
Hafal
Goal kick's been given.
banget.
Zanetti. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
David De Gea.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes short and sharp. Can he finish?
Hampir.
He has kicked it out.
Woi, Dani kemana nih? Dani.
Very good. You can't ask for much more than
OTW
that.
donat ID.
With
Real kah?
the first
Real
play
kah?
by the side, actually.
Real kah Dani? Oh my god. Enggak juga sih, nggak apa-apa, tapi ya boleh lah kalau memang mau,
He
boleh.
should have done better.
Izin ya tanpa memaksa ya.
And it's Tonali. He's tried
Aduh.
one.
Real kah? Oh my
It wasn't the
god.
best pass, was it? The
Oh my God.
apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Kökçü.
Oke Dani. Oke.
Now it's Kökçü. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Goes for goal!
Gua bang, ini lagi ditin. Aman Dani, aman. Gimana Kakanda Dani aja, gimana kata aman aja. So. Anjay. Gimana Kakanda Dani aja.
Final action of the first
Dinda
half.
siap menunggu, siap abangku Abang Dani,
Industry or
siap.
intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Caros espectadores, por favor, prestem atenção ao ecrã gigante, pois vamos mostrar uma intervenção especial dos nossos artistas convidados para hoje.
Lama. Musuhnya lama nih.
Substituição para o Porto.
Ayo, let's go.
Número 9.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Número 19.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Aduh. Dan
Oh,
Hussein.
that was vital. Musiala, can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Oh, some tackle that. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Olmo, Indonesia looking to pass their way through.
Aduh.
Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zanetti. And it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Tries to play it through. Oh, important
Aduh,
interception.
goblok.
Oh, no,
Aduh,
it's
Celini
out.
bisa-bisanya.
Oh, I've been there
Lu
myself,
kenapa
and
sih?
that's the last thing
Elah.
you wanted to happen. I really
Ada aja
sympathize.
ya blunder tuh.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. And the shots!
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ambil bolanya, ambil bolanya, ambil bolanya. Udah mantap, udah mantap, udah mantap.
That really is quite
Udah dong,
fabulous.
emang kalah terus
All
ya.
his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Kokchu lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a
Ih, kok
fine
kesana sih?
interception. That's really well manoeuvred. So can they find a
Tahu,
way to
gua pasti
turn
ke
around this
situ.
deficit? Neymar picks it up out wide. That's very
Idih,
neat.
anjing,
Decent
gol.
chance!
Ih, dan kontol itu tuh paling kontol banget, sumpah.
And this is getting better and better.
Kiper gue udah Buffon, coba.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy
Back gue
would
udah
it have been to
Celini.
get across it
Coba
or
emang tai
overhit it?
banget.
Perfection.
Porto take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question...
Oh, shooting chance!
Nggak bisa kayak Neymar
Oh,
loh.
terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Sumpah, busuk.
The man synonymous with solidity. A heavy challenge. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Bangsat loh, bangsat.
Danny Olmo, and it's Kokchu. And he's worked it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Goblok banget sih.
That's a yellow card.
El Haji Dov pusing kenapa? Emang donetnya pakai apa kamu?
Zanetti.
Kalau pakai nggak bisanya?
Now Howson.
Dana harusnya bisa sih.
Park Ji-sung.
Nggak bisanya kenapa?
Gravenberg. Park Ji-sung. PK spots it and intercepts. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Indonesia finding their passes.
Goblay.
It's a searching pass. And he's picked out the... Memento! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tonali. Nicely aimed pass. Passing nice and neat. Lovely, now that takes a shot!
Ayo dong.
Nistelrooy scores!
Bisanya kenapa tuh kalau boleh tahu? Siapa?
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Emang iya? Iya kan?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Nothing I can do.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 8.
Porto are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Tar.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be
Tapi
praying
bisa
that
sih, Ling,
one
ya.
more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Zanetti.
Aduh, pelanggaran lagi.
Fermin.
Aduh,
Great vision.
pelanggaran lagi.
It's a promising
Pelanggaran lagi.
position.
Pelanggaran lagi kita
Goal
selesai.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fermin. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Tombol P-nya masih abu-abu gitu.
And
Aduh,
he is
kartu
taking a
merah
temporary
pike
this,
gua.
a second yellow, and that
Mungkin
means red. The players protesting
mungkin ininya
furiously, but
nih
there's little or no
si
sympathy
mana
from the
sorry.
ref.
Si pesan-pesannya belum
Well, there may
diisi
be
atau
some
apa.
scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Porto nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the
Aduh,
whistle.
salah anjing. Ntar ya, fokus main dulu. Ntar dibantuin.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
And
Bangsat.
reclaimed it in a trice. Fermin looking to penetrate opposition lines.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Tonali. Time added on 4 minutes. Fermin. It's Park Ji-sung. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a
Oh
game.
iya ya, nggak
Both
apa-apa.
sides
Nggak apa-apa Dani, nggak apa-apa Dani,
committed
nggak apa-apa
to
Dani.
whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Nggak apa-apa, aman aman aman.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then?
Aman saja aman. Aduh, ini gua turunnya ke apa? Jauh banget lagi. Nothing I can do. Aduh, pikir gua kartu merah lagi. Untungnya build up ya, masih ada back. Kayaknya udah gak worth it deh apa pakai lebih Capella, tapi emang gue aja nggak bisa main emang. Gue saja nggak bisa main ini mah. Range Beckenbauer kali ya. Finishing. Oh, masih default kali ya. Sylvester. Bang, biasanya live sampai kapan? Paling sekarang udah jam berapa ya? Jam 12 paling. Ya, sekitar 10 sampai 20 menitan lagi. Ini udah berapa jam live-nya? Kayaknya dari tadi. Kalau udah dari tadi sih. Kayaknya nggak lama dari sini deh, sekitar setengah satuan lah, setengah satuan. Sip malam aja sampai jam 5. Waduh. Nah, itu. Agak resiko juga tuh. nanti kalau sampai pagi. Nanti bakal ada streaming ML lah, gue nanti main ML, mau main ML. Pengen sampai jam 5, cuman kan gak ada dopingannya, gak ada apa gitu. Gas ML bang, mabar. Ya nanti ya, lagi beli itunya dulu apa? Buat portnya gitu loh, yang buat ngehubungin dari HP ke PC. Biar enak, lagi dipesen. There's nothing I can do. Oke ya, nanti pantengin. Udah subscribe kan? Aman kalau udah subscribe. Nanti dipantengin aja. Nanti keluar juga. Kelas. Uh. Tell me now. Berarti dan ini tipikal yang begadang-begadang ya? Take my part. Share ke teman-temannya ya. Nanti oh enggak. Ya share ke teman-temannya nanti gua mau live ML nanti mungkin ya bisa lah mabar lah. Seru-seruan ya enggak? Orang mana dah? Dani orang mana dah?
So bring it on. High
Ini kayaknya 2 game lagi dah. Iya, serangnya di mana daerahnya? Kalau aku kan daerah Keciruas gitu-gitu. Kalau kamu di mana?
Colors vivid and vibrant, songs loud.
Serangnya di mana?
The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chiellini making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Apa sih gitu ya?
Indonesia looking to
Buset.
pass their way. Mbappe!
Udah lah pusing. Karundang. Oh, daerah Karundang.
You don't keep those
Udah pusing
out.
ini
He
ketemu
knew.
top player nih.
He just knew.
Jet.
Oh, that's an incredible shot.
Jet
The
15
dip and
ketemu
the
top
curling
player,
managed to get on
anjir.
it. Impeccable
Ay.
technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Waduh.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Allah.
It's
Pantai.
a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Mbappe. Nice control. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Serginho. He is through here. Serginho. And that's tries a shot.
Wah, mampus kau. Ini lawan top player ya, lawan top player nih, lihat nih.
Remarkable. All square.
Lagi live juga dia. Mana Jet?
Yeah, and analysis of
Jet
the goal
15.
should take a back seat
Wih.
to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the shot!
Aduh, panik.
He's got a goal!
Panik, Dek.
And again they hit the front. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of
Pelanggaran dong. Oke, oke. Dani, siap Dani. See you ya.
Listen, when it
Jangan
comes to goals,
bosen-bosen.
Peter, in this team, he's
Nonton
always the
lagi
number one
besok.
contender, and he's done it again.
Nanti kalau mau penasaran, mau lihat sosmednya, boleh nanti di follow-follow aja. Siap, siap. Makasih Dani, makasih banyak. See you.
Exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, delightful ball. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zola takes control of it, and he's on the move. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos, and it's Serginho. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he spark a counter here? That was good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a shade optimistic. Foden has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Luis Suarez! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
That's it.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Zola.
That's good play from him.
Zola going. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marquinhos. And the pass is intercepted. Zola. Foden receives it in a good position here. And he shoots! It's there!
Goblok, 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 goblok.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia take a... He's having a shot!
Waduh.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ferdinand. Vermaelen. And there is the half-time whistle.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the
And
field
the second half
is
gets underway.
number 16.
I think it'll be
Fermin.
fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Shoots! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Fermin. Now that's well seen too. Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. McAllister.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing nice and neat. Foden! And it's there!
What the fuck? Fuck!
And they are cruising away.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter.
So,
He did give it a go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. So now the difference is 3. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Luis Suarez.
Duh, asal.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And a chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Luis Suarez. He's on it. Real chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bangsa!
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
There's nothing I can do.
Bout of passing here. Shot a goal! Sensational!
Okay.
Suarez. Oh, it really is a order. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Mateus really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Endrick being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Anjing.
No mistake. How many?
Gila.
Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Kontrolnya Endrick.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that interception was most necessary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save.
Electronic football.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
And this is takes a shot! And that's wide. Nicked it back promptly. Zanetti. And it's McAllister. And Kubo. Zanetti. Kubo has it in a wide position.
Oh, Bantai.
Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough,
Bantai kau
all the
jet,
analysis and
jet,
scrutiny
jet,
to
jet.
come. It
You
was a-
love to say jet, jet, jet. Boleh juga Fermin Lopez nih. Baccio.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around.
Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Assegnato al quarto minuto, numero
The
11.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been clubbed away. Has a shot!
Ih, dia anjing gara-gara nge-lag bangsat.
Fantastic! A finish
Udah
right
sih
from the
katanya.
top draw.
Tahu.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. And he's cut it out. And it's Lopez. Now who's going to be first to this? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now, just too much on that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Robertson.
Might want to be careful
Ih,
there.
lebay
Oh,
anjing.
that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's a terrific header. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Baggio. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back towards the middle. And here's Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Roberto Baggio clearly
Roberto
thought he had the
Baggio.
beating of the keeper.
Fermin is there to clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Italy looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can clear their lines. Chiellini. And it's Robertson. And that's a throw-in. Vieira. Swung over. Fermin.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Could be danger here. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zanetti. Lopez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tonali. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Baggio threads one in. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Fermin Lopez.
And he has
Bagus
shown
Fermin
him a
Lopez
yellow
buat
card.
sayap.
Oh, that was venomous. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
McAllister. Kubo. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fermin. And it's Robertson.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And Fermin. And it's Tonali. Here's Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. It's Baggio! Good strike, quite an alarm. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at
Tell
half-time,
me
each side
now.
matching the other blow for
Ooh.
blow at the break. And so we're off again. Now this could be a chance. Vieira. Saliba. And it's Vieira. And Fermin. Robertson. Fermin. Saliba. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Closing in on goal. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold
Anjing
it.
segitu ya.
Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Italy go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chiellini. Now he's off and running. What a throw in. Vieira. Italy finding their passes. Now it's Tonali. And the finish! Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rijkaard. McAllister. And it's Kubo. Van Dijk cuts it out. Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's intervened well there.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it. Can he get away? Skims one in. McAllister. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Vieira. Vieira. Always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Kubo. This is promising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has a look and plays it forward. Saliba. That's Vieira. And here's Baggio. Pressure coming in from all directions. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh, he's been... Hendrick! Off the post!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Robertson gets into a good chance, surely!
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 16, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21.
Passing is crisp
il
and
numero
sharp.
17. Cambio di giocatori.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Roberto Carlos floated and the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zanetti. And it's Baggio. Goes back. Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's had a hit! That carried quite a threat. So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Kubasi. And it's Robertson. To Chiellini.
Il quarto uomo indica
Saliba.
2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.
Gila, lost streak. Franz Beckenbauer. Beletti. Halo guys, halo yang bergabung. Thank you. Oh, Bapak larang.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Inter Milan have clearly decided to go 5-4-1 today.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
He won't be happy with that one. A probing pass. He's being... Hendrick!
Lah.
Oliver Kahn, a huge
Edgar
man with a
Davids.
huge
Edgar
presence
Davids.
and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Knocks it out wide, played back in. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Xabi Alonso. Chiellini clears it away. McAllister. And this is Batistuta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chance here to counter. Searching pass, he's played there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Hendrick. Oh, some tackle that. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kubo conjures time and space where few can. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Chance, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now the delivery, he's got full! And another try! In for the pieces! Goal! Inter! And he's only too grateful
Susah
to
itu
capitalise on the
defense
keeper's
anjing,
misfortune.
anjing.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Flings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kubo looking to be a menace in the final third.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Simons tries a shot. He's got a
Bisa
goal
anjing, gua streak anjing, sumpah.
again in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's
Gimana sih
really
cara
winded the
dribble
opposition.
fenomenal
You can see their
gitu?
manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Dribble fenomenal aja gua nggak
No,
bisa.
no way through.
Mama kepala.
And here's Endrick.
Endrick really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he stands tall.
Anjrit,
impenetrable.
anjrit.
Now it's Endrick. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. It's Xabi Alonso. Now the ball's gone astray.
Ci sarà un
Endrick.
minuto di recupero.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Robertson. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Indonesia really are lucky not to be down by
Aduh,
goal,
lost
Peter. The manager's gonna have to come up with
three.
something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That has been cut short. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking for options for movement. Real chance here. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bastoni.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Van Dijk. Robertson. Now it's Simons. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Risk it all.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Batistuta. Marquinhos proves too strong. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, what has happened here? Bastoni. And it's Robertson. And here's Xavi Simons. He's shifting through the gears here. Kubo.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He shifted it to the flank. Robertson. Played it. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Great vision. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that has been clubbed away. And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Robertson. Oh, terrible pass. Simons. And it's Robertson. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's on it, can he get away? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Now this could be a chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hangs in he goes again! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Vermeer. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. And that has put paid to that. Xabi Alonso. It's a searching pass. And that's a little loose. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Ini nggak ngotak.
Kita punya mikrofon dari seandainya tahu aja. Oke, Mas ya.
Program nyinyiran Bapak Subianto mau uang 500 juta.
Nanti juga nggak apa-apa ya. Saya sering
Bawa investasi.
gokil sih. Saya bisanya ya belum tayang di Indonesia. Film gue sudah berangkat sudah kayak baru di Jerman. Ada spesial. Ya, ini kamu bisa cek. Ini
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any
Indonesia
minute now.
against Italy.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Fermin is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his... Robson! Oh, good effort, he got plenty
Hi,
of
Tiny.
that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pinches it off him. And it's Kubo. Zanetti. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Italy looking to pass their way through. Mbappe! Nesta. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lahm is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Oh, important interception. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Italy are looking to go forward now. And he shoots! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Oh, and the shot! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Nicely shaped ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Fermin looking to get on the end of this. Messi. Robson. Crunching tackle. Mbappe. Fermin. Endrick. Now he's got space here. Played out wide. Lahm cuts it out. Now he's off and running. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Nicely aimed pass. Out to the left it goes. And that could set him on his way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was
Padahal kan kena kakinya, kena bolanya dulu. Wasit, halo guys.
You have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And that's a goal kick.
Halo guys, halo guys. Nggak terkenal, siapa lu, Bay? Lu nggak terkenal, Bay. Nggak ada yang mau disapa lu.
Zanetti, searching pass he's played there. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Kubo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, this is a shot at goal! Comes to the rescue.
Bay, lu siapa, Bay? Lu kan nggak terkenal, nggak ada juga yang mau disapa lu. Yang donat aja sepi, coba. Nggak ada yang menonton lu kan nggak seru. Mungkin tadi bocil bilang lu seru karena kata-kata penyelamat doang.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a
Kata-kata penenang doang tadi mah.
And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zanetti. Tries to play it through. He is just caressing the ball. Robson is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Siapa coba, Bay? Kapan lu sih lo terkenal kapan? Kapan main kapan?
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team...
Great chance! And kept out by the most
elastic of
saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Robson. Oh, good-looking ball. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that
Jangan
sort of
bola kalah
dynamism is
terus.
another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too.
Yang
Superb.
nonton lo ngejual nggak ada.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nesta with a definite foul there. Nesta gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Can he get onto this? Kubo picks it up out wide. He's on it, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Crossed it again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Endrick. Coming on the field, number 27,
Robson.
Serginho. Number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
He's gone
Substitutions
for
taking
goal!
place.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Italy have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That has ended up in no man's land. Italy finding their passes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Piqué does well to stand firm and defend it. Lahm plays it. He rises! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nesta. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi has created one goal already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Pele. Decent progress down the left. Rummenigge always looking for that half a chance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Robson. Now it's
4 added minutes has
Mbappe.
been indicated.
And he's found a way past. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
4 added minutes on the board. Mbappe is firing after that one. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nicely spread. Zanetti. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced...
Kalau kalian mau akses besar pada premium ini, kalian harus harga 5. Dan kalau kita membiarkan 500 poin.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's onside. Kubo. He's cut it out. Eze.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zakaria. Eze. Here's Zakaria. Chips it through. Marquinhos clears it away. Nicely shaped ball. Kajiolu cuts it out. Zakaria. Now it's Eze. Now it's come to nothing. Fermin. No, that's been intercepted. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Vinicius Junior. Thuram! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And it's Kadiolu. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Zakaria. Now it's Thuram. He's having a shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze, can he get it through? Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply. Chance, surely! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking.
He's tried one! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And that is a truly outstanding save. Marquinhos. Indonesia are 3 down and sinking. And it's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal, and Van Nistelrooy! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Zakaria. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. Looking, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Thuram. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Eze, over to the left. Zanetti. And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior! And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Eze! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. That gets things going for the second half. Indonesia didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Backward it goes. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Vitinha. Kajolu. Plays the return pass. Foot in. That's good running with the ball. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zakaria. He could be in here. And the finish! It is a fantastic goal. He's got himself an absolute peach. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Oh, shooting chance! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Shapes to shoot! So, third quarter of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Threads one in, steaming on goalwards. Oh, what a mistake! And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could be danger here. Oh, he's charged for a shot! Oh, did not... Oh, given away. Tries a shot!
Kubo. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zakaria. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And Nistelrooy driving forwards. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great chance! In for the pieces! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has
chance! He's kept it out, just. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
Thuram.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And it's Zakaria. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Kubo.
And they can counter here. Marquinhos spots it and and the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Delivered in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kokchu. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Azar. Oh, really good feet. McAllister. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Kokchu. Mbappe. And it's Azar. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Kokchu. Paris Saint-Germain looking... And the shot! Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Chooses to go. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Throw it. O'Shea. Caught offside that time. Aims beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kokchu is the distributor-in-chief. Oh, it's Adriano! That was superb goalkeeping.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number two then.
I wanna be
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's picked his way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
30 minutes gone. Hazard. That's good running with the ball. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Adriano looks to get on the end of this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hazard. McAllister and Fermin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lopez. Fermin cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chu played into the box. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard. McAllister.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. And here's Chu. That is lovely. And he's had it nicked away.
Halo guys.
45 minutes.
Halo bang, halo. Halo bang. Halo bang.
No
Halo bang.
shortage of
Halo bang.
industry or intent thus far. A
Halo
little
bro.
inspiration and
Woi.
inventiveness perhaps
Jawab.
the only things lacking.
Turn your attention to the screen.
Well, let's
for
not beat about the
information.
bush. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Gagal mulu
Just
nyentoy.
looked a step too slow on everything.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Chu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Aduh, gua kalah terus.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Shot a goal!
Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Some resolute
Aduh,
defending
passingnya
there.
pelan amat sih, Alexander.
Fiore. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, no joy this time.
Hilang.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Tutor dong
Yeah, they were
bejago.
looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe! Rijkaard. A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to him. He rises! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Aneh, aneh,
And
aneh,
again
aneh.
they hit the front. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had a shot!
Oh, nearly, but not quite. He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's their second corner of the game. There's no sort of quality on that.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he lines up a cross. Piqué clears it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Kukçu. Played out wide, back into the middle.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
McAllister, well seen, saw that coming. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Hazard looking to run onto it. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough, can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now there's a fine ball, great chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
3 minutes at a time.
Azar. Kukçu. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Hazard.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. McAllister.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Lopez. Brilliantly cut out. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Beckham. Dan akhirnya kamu ke Inggris. Ih, orang tuanya tuh filmnya kuat banget ya. Posisinya?
Striker.
Striker. Striker itu, coba ajarin aku, striker itu jadi ngapain?
Harus cetak gol.
Cetak gol. Mencetak gol berapa kali kamu di sana?
5, kalau nggak tahu 6.
5 atau Beckham, ini namanya nama setelah pulang dari Inggris apa gimana nih? Dikasih orang tua namanya Beckham. Dan akhirnya kamu ke Inggris. Ih, orang tuanya tuh filmnya kuat banget ya. Posisinya?
Striker.
Striker.